Hey there, have you ever wondered how to get that cool chunky sound out of your guitar? Or what is palm muting? What is that technique? Well, stick around because today I'm going to show you how to palm mute a guitar. And that's coming up. Hey there, it's Sharon YourGuitarGuide, helping you find your sound with guitar lessons, music, and gear reviews. And today I'm going to show you how to palm mute a guitar. I've got 3 palm muting tips that are going to help you get that cool sound out of your guitar. And be sure and stick around till the end because I've got a bonus so that you'll be able to practice palm muting. And before I forget about it, let me thank one of my super fans for this shirt right here. Awesome! Thanks! But first, let's take a look at what is palm muting. Palm muting is one of many techniques that you can do on a guitar, and the object is to soften the sound that the strings are going to make, so you're dampening the sustain of the vibration of the strings. So instead of that sustain, it's a loud sound that you're hearing, or if you dampen it. Today I'm going to show you palm muting an acoustic guitar, but primarily it's the same as on an electric. So once you learn it on this, you'll be able to try that on your electric guitar. So like I said, I've got 3 tips. Well, 4 really, because one's a bonus at the end, so be sure to stick around for that. And if this is your first time here, have a look around the channel. If you like what you see, consider subscribing for more guitar tips and tricks. For all of you that have already subscribed, thanks for supporting the channel. Now, let's get to tip number 1. The first tip is, in music, there's different dynamics. You're not just going to be playing all out strumming the whole time, or every song would sound the same. So you're going to have a lot of loud music, and then it might become softer. So to do this, we use the technique of palm muting, which is with your strumming hand. And it's this area right here that you're going to be using. You're going to lay it across the strings. So do that and just try it. That's completely muted. So lighten up on the tension of the strings. So lighten up a little bit. Don't push down so hard on the strings. So if this is new to you, I'd practice just putting your hands across there until you get the... Listen to the difference between full sustain and then muted. So there you can see how you can mute the strings. But let me show you tip 2. Don't forget to stick around for the bonus at the end, because I'm going to show you some chords that you can practice palm muting with, and it's going to sound great. So stick around. Tip number 2 here. When you're palm muting, you want to be close to this bridge right here. Whereas if you're playing up here and you're palm muting, see how there's not much muting going on. They're totally muted. But the best sound is back here by the bridge. Alright, so practice palm muting back here. And that's not to say I don't mute the strings up here, but it's going to give you a different sound than if you're back here by the bridge. And tip number 3, the harder you press on these strings, like right now, it's completely muted, so start out digging into it and then lighten up. And now the moment we've all been waiting for, the bonus. What I want you to practice with, here's the bonus tip right here. We're going to play an A5, and then we're going to play an E5 and a B5. All power chords. And we're going to show you how to play Boogie Woogie, which you'll be able to palm mute the string. So you could sit there and play it. But that doesn't sound as good as... So if you're not familiar with that, check it out. We're going to start off on the E5. Put your first finger on the second fret of the A string. We're going to palm mute it. Just sit there and do that until you get good at palm muting. Get that sound you want. We're going to use the third finger over here on the fourth fret of the A string. Pick it twice, we're going. We're going to play A5. First finger on the second fret of the D string. We're going to do the same thing as we just did by using your third finger on the D string. Everything's just moved down a string. Here we go. Notice how I'm still palm muting. Go back to E5. B5. So to play that, first finger's on the second fret of the A string, and your third finger's on the D string at the fourth fret. Pick it twice and come down here with your pinky on the sixth fret of the D string. And if that's too much of a stretch, just pick those. So let's see what we got so far. E5. A5, E5, B, so after we go, then you're going to put your first finger on the D string at the second fret, and we're going to pick it. Using your third finger on the fourth fret of the D string. Back to E. Then B7. Grab your guitar and play it along. Here we go. So take that, practice palm muting with it, and get good at it. If I've taught you anything in this lesson, can you give it a thumbs up? And be sure to watch that video next. Thanks.